Hi, as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be going over the mobs, from the 2022 Minecraft Live mob vote. Those mobs being the Sniffer, the Rascal, and the Tough Golem. Although we do know what the winner should be. I'm going to try to keep, this unbiased, and I'm going to save my opinions for in the later half of the video. If you haven't watched any of the videos about the mobs that Mojang or Mojang, I don't care how you pronounce it, released, then I recommend you guys go watch those. So without further ado, let's get this thing started. The first mob covered by the videos for Minecraft Live was a mob called the Sniffer. You find it and grow it. It's a hatchable, and from what we know, passive mob that is helpful to the player. And I will show you what it does after we've found an egg. So, Cobb, let's go into the ocean and find a little egg.
As you said, let's go find it.
They'll be found in ocean ruins like this. Obviously, this isn't a natural one. I built this.
This is a nice structure.
But you'll find them in ocean eggs, or no, oh my gosh, ocean ruin chests. I don't know why I said ocean eggs. Yeah, definitely ocean eggs. So,
yeah, that sounds tasty.
the mechanics, from what we've seen, are similar to a sea turtle egg. However, the size is around, from what we know, he just annihilated that, bigger than a dragon egg, or around the same size. So it's gonna be like a block.
This one baking.
Holy crap! Why did I invite this kid? So yeah, you'll be able to hatch it and stuff like that. So when it hatches, a little baby will come out, right? It's gonna be cute. It's not even gonna be as big as a block from what we've seen. It's gonna be a little cute baby, probably similar in size, I would say, to a fox. But they will also go around and sniff out things. It's raining, great. So we don't know if they sniff things as a baby or if they can only sniff things as an adult, but the example they showed is how they would sniff things as babies. The baby they showed sniffing things. So they'll sniff things and they'll find ancient seeds. So the lore behind this mob is it's an ancient mob, but usually Minecraft doesn't give lore, so it's kind of interesting that they're hinting at it. So, eventually, they'll grow up, and I'll get to these seeds later. Eventually, they'll grow up, and from what we've seen, they'll have 6 legs. Right? And they'll be massive. Like, absolute units of a mob. If I had to guess size, probably a Ravager size or bigger. So, Kyle, if you could get one of these in here.
What?
Could you get a Ravager in here?
Yeah. Give me just a second.
So, yeah, they're just gonna be massive mobs. I'm using this... Why did I... Okay, you know what?
Alright, I got the Ravager egg.
Yeah, so go place it, like, here to give people an idea of how big this thing is gonna be. Yeah, so it's gonna be around this size, but it's a passive mob, from what we know. However, because of how big it is, I kind of think it might be neutral, similar to a wolf, or something like that.
Yeah.
But only when it's an adult. If it's a baby, I feel like it would run away. But these are just, you know, speculations. So yeah, this mob is going to be massive, and it's going to have, like, this shaggy carpet on top of it. And it's got to have, like, a beak, so this is why I'm kind of think it's like a dinosaur, honestly. It's an ancient mob, so it would fit the theme. Now, you'll understand this kind of build if you go watch the video posted by Mojang, because this looks ugly, the one I built. But they really are adorable mobs in the video, so I can't wait to see these if they get voted into the game. Now, the seeds you'll be able to plant, so we'll say we planted a seed there, and it'll grow into new plants. Now, Cobb, I don't know if you'll agree with this or not, but in my opinion, Minecraft has needed new plants since the beginning of the game. Like, we've got potatoes, we've got cocoa beans, we've got carrots.
old plants. We need some like more interesting plants with like a lot of depth and stuff like that.
Yeah, we need something that will give us more, right? Now, we don't know if they're rideable, and we don't know if they're even tameable, or leadable at that point. Like, something that big, how would you put a lead around that, right? So, that's the sniffer. And
I was wondering how you could lead Ravagers with their like length and width and all that.
oh, you can lead Ravagers?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Kind of hope I can ride this thing. I'm not gonna get anybody's hopes up, but yeah, if we can ride one of these, that'd be cool. That'd be
Bro, imagine like imagine an update where you could ride a Ravager. No.
Dude, there would be so many war capabilities with
It would be like
one of
a
these
damn
things.
tank, honestly, though, like an actual tank.
Because Ravagers can't be used as a passive mob for like warfare or transportation purposes and protection purposes. But if you build a wall, like, and fence these guys in, I mean, their size has got to give them big or HP levels, right? Just like the Ravager.
Yeah.
So you can use these things as tanks and living defensive walls.
Yeah, like if this mob is like let me see, like a llama where it's passive until it's like aggravated, I feel like this would be very useful war asset.
Yes, that would be amazing. So, with this one being finished, let's go to the next mob, the Rascal. Okay, the next mob mentioned was the Rascal. This mob spawns in caves around this coordinate, I think. So pretty much from diamond level, from what I've heard, even though I've also heard there's no diamond level anymore, to the deep dark level. So it won't lead you into a deep dark city, or an ancient city, because, well, it's a Rascal. You would think it could, but it won't. Which makes this mob even more boring. I know I said I would like to keep it unbiased, but it is really boring. Anyway, the whole premise of the Rascal is you will find it in a cave, and it's got like a purple cloak-looking thing. A lot of them, both the Sniffer and the Rascal tend to have like this mossy like cloak on them. It's kind of weird, but the Rascal's is more of a blue color, this one's more of a purple color, so this is the only mob I found. However, it's not dirt colored like the mycelium I'm using, it is like a palish cream color first of the skin. Like, think of a shulker, but a little more pale. Anyway, so you'll find it in the caves, and you will play hide and seek with it. I know it sounds like a fun minigame, but, well, I'll tell you why it's not fun later. So you play hide and seek with it, and you will have to find it 3 times in a row. So, Cobb, if you don't mind, please go try and find that mycelium that I placed.
Where is it? Here, here, oh, okay. Okay. Oh dear Jesus!
Did you not see it? It's right there. So, we have no clue how you'll find them if you would, like, hit them or something. What is concerning?
Just walk past me. There's like a giant cave, like giant cave down there.
It looks like your mom. So,
We left those jokes back in 2018.
I love how the Minecraft music is deciding it wants to blare really loud right now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Anyway, so you'll have to find it 3 times, so Cobb, find it. Okay, sure. So, and then you'll probably find it again. We don't know if the initial, like, discovering the mob counts as finding it once. But, yeah. Wow, Minecraft is blaring music really loud right now. I'm gonna turn down my sound.
Yeah, some of the cave music gets, like, really loud. Like, loud.
So yeah, I really hope they could hear that over the annoying cave music. It's not even cave music. This is just new Minecraft music.
Yeah, the new Minecraft music honestly like sounds really good. It's just
It
whenever you're
sounds really
recording,
good, but it's really loud.
yeah, it's really loud, man. If you're recording while it's playing it, it's like annoying.
Yeah. So, we don't know if finding it initially will count as finding it once for the 3 times, or how you even acknowledge that you have found it. Maybe it just is in your view, or maybe it's like an Enderman. If you look at a certain place on it, it'll acknowledge it. Or maybe you have to hit it, or press the L2 button on it, or, well, for PlayStation it's L2. For Xbox, I don't know what it is, and I
I think it's like
believe
RB or something.
it's a left click
Like,
on computer and mouse. So, yeah. Although once you have found it 3 times, it will reward you with, and I quote, a item to help you in your, well, in the mines.
ooh.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's not that good. I put a efficiency 1 on that. But we don't know the quality of it, and the one they gave was an enchanted iron pickaxe. Seriously, that's what's in the
It
video.
could be like
So,
torches.
it could be torches, but it's not going to be swords. It's not going to be axes. It's not going to be
Yeah.
food, probably, because nothing really
It's
gives you
gonna be
food. You're
something
going to have
to
to hunt
like
that.
help you
It's
mine
it's going to be
and
something to
like
help you mine, so you can't even really farm this. It's just going to be something
yeah.
useful for like a resupply in the mines. And if you really are running that low on something, you aren't going to have the time to find something 3 times, right? And if you don't have a pickaxe, what if you can't get up to something? Like, what if you can't get
Yeah,
to
if you
the
don't have a
rascal?
pickaxe, how would you get down here to see that thing?
Yeah, it also never
'Cause,
told us how it moves. It really doesn't tell us that much about this mob. I know
yeah,
it's not
it could just
supposed
like
to,
teleport away like
but yeah,
particles. Could actually move like a glide or something.
it's it's yeah. That was the rascal. It's it's really that's it. It the name makes it sound like something much more fun to play around with, or maybe a
I
mischievous
don't know,
mob.
it doesn't sound like
No, it
fun
just
at
plays
all.
hide and seek. This thing is less of a rascal than one of my younger cousins.
That's funny. Yeah, yeah.
Off to the next mob, the tough golem. The last mob that was featured by the mob vote videos talking about the mob was the tough golem. If you guys remember last year's copper golem, it's along the same premise, really. It's same size, it's one block tall. However, the copper golem had a little rod sticking out, which we learned could have struck lightning on people trying to use it as a pet or a button randomizer. Although we know
And
now
I thought that was like great.
you're stupid. Like, you were really stupid. Anyway, no, but we now know the copper golem is useless. He left. Okay, so say this is your little house. You've crafted, he's, okay. Have a nice day. Okay. Say you've crafted your little tough golem. What he's gonna do is he's going to stand there, still as a statue, until you've dropped something, right? And then they could randomly, right, at random intervals, move from what we know rather slowly over to pick up said item, right? Pick it up, hold it on a little pedestal that they will be holding, and then bring it all the way back to where they were. And it's like a little item holder. Yeah, is it kind of cool? Obviously, no, it's not gonna look like this. And if I'm honest, if the item didn't disappear and it kind of just stood there, that would be a really cool way to hold something, wouldn't you agree, Cub? Yes, however,
Yes.
there is a golem behind it. The only use for these things... Hello, Alex. We're going over the mob votes. Um... Okay.
Dragon, who are you
Yes.
voting for?
I will say this after I'm done going over these special mobs. in the end of the
Oh
video,
yeah,
in my little conclusion. Don't say anything.
The snippety
Don't say it. I've already gone over the sniffer so far. I'm going over the tough golem right now. So, back to schedule. When crafting these things, they do not tell us how to craft them. But if you use dyed wool in each of their crafting recipes, they will have, instead of a normal red pedestal, they will have a colored pedestal. So, for example, if I use light blue wool in a crafting of one of these tough golems, it would have a light blue pedestal. But they also walk around at random, so there's no way to keep them there. It's not like a block or a placeable statue. No, they're a mob, then they walk around.
Yeah, but there's also a stationary mode where you can keep it in one spot.
Yes, until you've dropped something, and then it will go at random.
No, you can make it sit still with something in its hands too.
That's not something that is specified in the video.
Yeah, no, yeah, it is. In
No,
the
it's not.
official Minecraft video?
No, in the video it did for Minecraft. It didn't talk about any modes. It does it on its own. Similar to an allay. It's like an allay, but it has a mode where it just stops moving. You can't put it into that mode. It's not like a dog where you can tell it to sit.
Pretty dang sure you will be able to, but we'll see when it comes out. If it comes out.
Yeah, you can like speculate that, but it didn't specify in the video, and all I'm going over is stuff from the video. Now that we've done that, I mean, somebody's really wanting a golem that's 1 block tall and does absolutely nothing. They tried the copper golem, and it did absolutely nothing, so it didn't get voted for. And now they're trying this, whatever this piece of crap is.
Well, yeah, they didn't vote for the copper golem because people are mean.
So, it is time, and I'm sure you people voted for this, for my opinion. If you couldn't tell, I do have an opinion, and I said I was going to keep it unbiased, but if you're careful enough in watching, you'll know what my opinion is. Cobb, I think you share the same opinion. Every other option other than the sniffer sucks. The rascal,
okay.
there is absolutely no reason for it to go into the game. It does nothing good for you. If you are low in materials in a cave, what are you going to do if you get a pickaxe, right? Like, sure, it could give you materials in a cave, but what if the rascal goes up somewhere high, right? What are you going to do? You can't get it because you don't have a pickaxe, right? And if you have a pickaxe to get to the rascal, why do you need the rascal, right? Also, it's named a rascal. Don't you think it would be more interesting or hostile or lead you into places that could endanger you, but you'll still be able to find it, and then, if you find it, get it something good from it? Also, the skin. Why does the texture for the rascal look like an old lady, like an old Russian lady wearing a robe? Seriously, Mojang. Get better textures. Next is the tough golem. We already tried this
The tough golem absolutely does nothing for you.
No.
Everybody shut up.
Alright, let's hear it.
Everybody shut up.
Let's hear Alex's opinion.
Pause.
Let's hear
All
Alex's opinion.
Okay. I think the rascal is absolutely stupid, Dragon. I agree with you on that point, but don't diss my boy. He's just my little gray boy.
Okay,
right?
so
He's his little kilty kills.
Okay, I will agree. It is cute. It is a cute mob. However,
He's my little boy.
in comparison to the sniffer, it pales. It does nothing good compared to the sniffer.
He's just my little boy.
Yes, Alex, he's cute. However, have you seen the baby sniffer?
But he's just my little boy.
Alex, I'm afraid there are people who share your opinion, but the sniffer's that much better.
But it's my boy. He's just my little boy.
The tough golem, all it really does...
Oh my god, I'm actually about to cry right now.
The tough golem, all it does is, it goes and picks up things and then just kind of stands there. It doesn't really do anything.
He holds your thingies for you.
Yes, he holds your thingies for you. But let's think. Do you want to hatch a massive dinosaur egg? Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to go searching in the ocean to give another reason to go in the oceans? Yeah. Have you guys always wanted to hatch an ender dragon egg? Yeah. We've been asking for that since the end was even added. right? And now we have a chance to hatch an egg that massive. Now we have a chance to have a pet dinosaur. Are you guys gonna skip out on that? Also, it digs for seeds. We need more seeds in Minecraft. Would you people agree?
Yeah, but my little boy.
Therefore, the sniffer is the best option for the mob vote.